Oh yeah! I'm really, really sick of retainers. And it's just gonna be with me for the rest of my life. For what? So my bite stays proper? It's not even worth it, man. Okay, so today I am utterly determined to write some music. This is such a prime, golden opportunity to have some music built up when we literally can't do anything else. And so far I've completely squandered it. For good reason, but you know. Okay, but first things first, I gotta do a run. You ever eat too much for breakfast and then you're just feeling sluggish? I need to go like use that energy. Is this short stay? I hope it's a short stay. Okay, 74 degrees outside. This house is pretty well insulated, so it's kind of hard to tell what it's like outside usually. I was out there earlier and it was nice and warm, so okay, let's do it. Just ran 4/10 of a mile at a 5:37 pace. You know, I think the only way I'm gonna get my mile time any faster now is A, warmer weather, that helps a lot, but B, I need to get some new shoes. These shoes are so worn to death now that they're basically just like wearing padded socks. And then you know how they have those like Nike Vaporflies that somehow do something with the energy transfer? Either there's less energy transfer or more, can't remember which exactly. Whichever it is, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum for speed. Okay, let's do some push-ups. Okay, that was a good run, good little push-up session. Look at that. So I want to talk about how there's this great line from this original video animation called Macross Plus. And to illustrate, I'm going to break out the VCR and a VHS to show you. But first, while the iron is hot, I'm going to make some music live in studio for an internet audience. Nothing can stop me. You can't stop me. I can't stop me. It's happening. So that went pretty well, actually. That was good. I was able to write a full song. It's not the most complex or interesting song I've ever written, but it's a song. I'm gonna have to show you that VHS tape a little bit later, because I'm pretty tired now. And that Final Fantasy VII is calling. I can hear it. I'm being drawn to the reunion. So we got DJ Tan Pants doing his DJing. I like legit want Thomas to have a radio show with callers and like segments and news stories and stuff. I would totally listen to that. Good old DJ Tan Pants. So today I'm going to make the unorthodox and probably bad decision of starting with Final Fantasy VII, but I'm on that last VR mission, 5 rounds. I gotta take it on, come on. I tried it last night. It's just so much fun, this game's so good. Mission success. I beat the VR mission. Dude, I'm getting close to that platinum trophy. And man, the reward you get for finishing the VR missions, oh, it's gonna make beating the chapters like, what a game, dude. I hope they release some DLC, like some mega hard bosses to fight. That would be real fun. Okay, I gotta teach a class. My timing has been all messed up today. Let's go do that. I'm very hungry. The interesting thing about right now is that there's nothing to be done by the average person, you know? So basically we just have to sit and try to prevent the damage while people who actually know what they're doing can start to solve the problem. And the big problem is that they can't even speed the process up because you can't just develop a vaccine in isolation. You have to test it. And the only way to test it is with time. It's just such a weird thing because you never really would expect that you'd have to deal with anything like this in your regular life. But everybody's more or less adapting. I mean, I certainly did not think about the fact that this was going to be a semi-permanent thing. Even though I said it in my head and I said it out loud, it just didn't really occur to me that this actually is like very permanent right now. It's been more than a solid month and it's gonna be another solid month at least. But it's working. It's working, y'all. Okay, good class, good class. Okay, I've actually been up for a long time now, but it is time for a run. And then, as promised, we are going to talk about that VHS clip. That's happening. Don't you worry about that. I got my sources. Don't you worry about that. Man, I thought we were out of the woods. It's like 40 degrees outside. Come on, man. We're running the damn cold again. Boo-hoo. 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 Woe is me. Woe is me. Marie Fisher coming through in the clutch. Decaf Columbia ground wire. Decaf Ethiopia life after death. We'll start with the front of the card. Shh, it's just decaf. I thought about writing a snooty note about your choice of plant-based milks, but you do you, my friend. But might I suggest oat milk? Hope it is shorts weather by the time you receive this. It was, but now it's not again. So for those of you who don't know, we are rapidly approaching 100,000 subscribers on Adventure Archives. I never thought the day would actually come. How many years has it been? 2015. It's just a little under 5 years. It took us 5 years to get to this point. And it hasn't been like a steady increase. It was like this. Spike, spike, spike. But we're almost there. I feel like 100,000 subscribers, you can actually say, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber. But anyways, we're gonna do a live stream. It should happen around Monday. We're thinking. It could be a little bit sooner, it could be a little bit later. You might be asking yourself a very obvious question. Robby, why are you going to all the trouble to find this clip on a VHS tape when you could look it up in 2 seconds on the internet? And the answer to that is, this is way cooler. I mean, it actually looks pretty good considering. As long as it's on a CRT, it has like a certain sharpness to it, a certain vividness, a ton of noise all over the image, but still, certainly watchable. And something about that 60 hertz flicker that just, this is like when you were flipping the channels back in the day and you saw anime on a CRT TV. That is, look at this. Ooh. Oh man, come on, dude. Can't get it like that no mo. Can't get it like that no mo. Okay, here it comes, here it comes. This is the line. I almost forgot what I was doing, but...
Oh, come off it. Stop feeling so damn sorry for yourself. Ugh. Life without pain isn't real.
Boom! Life without pain isn't real. Pain is a part of life. You have to accept that. I was going for my daily run and I was thinking about how the pain of exercising is the pain of improving. Improvement only happens with pain. There is no way to avoid that. You can lean into the pain and accept the pain, and on some levels even enjoy the pain, but the pain does not leave. And probably the most applicable thing in my life is writing music is very painful for me. But that pain, when I'm willing to accept it and go through it, I am improving as time goes on. Every time I go through that painful process, I'm like, okay, I'm a little more competent than I was before. And I learn a little bit of new things here and there. Now just imagine how much more competent I would be if I actually just accepted the fact and go through the pain of learning music theory and really accept it and just be like, yo, there will be pain. You will not like this, but you will like how you come out the other side. There are things where I've paid the price of the pain. Physical fitness, I pay that price daily. After Effects, I have paid that price before, and I made a really good intro with Andrew, and now neither one of us wants to pay that price of pain again, so that intro hasn't been updated in like 5 years. But the fact of the matter is that life and pain cannot be separated. You can avoid that pain for as long as you like, but ultimately you won't really be fulfilled and really feel like you're actually living your life. The conditioning when you're in a sport never ends and it never gets easier. It's just you always have to do it. It is the daily price that you must pay to be the person that you want to be. I've actually wanted to make a whole video essay on that for a long time now and use this clip. I just never got around to doing it, so I guess I wasn't willing to pay the price of pain. I don't know what it is about this series, but it's like one of the defining pieces of media in my life. Okay, so that's gonna do it for today's vlog. In very, very amazing good news that I have you guys specifically to thank. We hit 1,000 patrons on Patreon today, and we are 900 subscribers away from 100,000 subscribers. In general, I do not want trophies, but I have never wanted a trophy more than the 100,000 subscribers plaque. And I cannot thank you guys enough that there were almost 100,000 people willing to create an account on google.com and click subscribe, and 1/100th of those people made a new account with a separate password, put in their credit card info, and became a patron. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. Like seriously, there's a song called Say I Believe in It, and it played on this show called The Boondocks. It's an amazing scene, amazing song. I don't know what the song's actually about, but that line has always kind of stuck with me because Adventure Archives has kind of been for a long time a thing where it doesn't seem real. I've been actually full-time on Adventure Archives starting sometime last year. We're not making a ton of money or anything, but it's enough to actually do this as a living. And there's so much like programming in my brain trying to tell me that it's not real and that I'm not allowed to say that I'm actually like, oh yeah, I make YouTube videos for a living. But somehow that song, that title, Say I Believe in It, it just somehow relates to this instance right here. But anyways, thank you again. Could not do it without you guys, literally. It literally takes two to tango. It takes the person who makes the videos and somebody actually has to watch them, or they're just, well, you know what they're doing. But anyways, thank you for watching today's vlog. I'll see you tomorrow, or sometime. Teach, be fine. Who cares? I ate green berets for breakfast. Right now, I'm very hungry. Come on. Okay, good run, good push-up session.